a generation trained by noise, will mistake speed for strength. At work, someone cuts you off mid-sentence. At home, someone drops that tone. In a group chat, a joke lands just a little too sharp. And in seconds, most of us become a version of ourselves we do not respect. So today we switch the system. Reaction gets replaced by protocol. Pause. Label. Detach. Respond from principles. Because emotion under control is not luck, it is training. Modern life is a trigger factory. We are surrounded by micro-disrespect, constant comparison, fast communication with zero warmth, and a culture that rewards outrage like it is confidence. It happens to all of us, including me. We confuse reacting fast with being strong. We think the snap is power. We think the comeback is self-respect. But most of the time, it is just the ego trying to stop itself from feeling small. Stoicism is not abstract. It is not nice quotes. It is a usable emotional protocol. A training system for men who want to stay calm in chaos. So arguments do not steal our identity. So disrespect does not hijack our peace. So we stop living like our nervous system is in charge. These are 7 Stoic rules to stay calm when people push your buttons. Not theory. Tools you can use today. Law 1. The sacred pause. When someone pushes your buttons, the body moves first. Heat rises. Jaw tightens. The mind says, respond now. That urgency is the trap. The Stoic move is simple. Pause on purpose. That pause is not passive. It is leadership. Because the man who can delay his reaction can choose his life. Here is an example. You are in a meeting. You start speaking. Someone interrupts, confidently, like you do not matter. Default response. Most of us cut back in aggressively. We fight for status. We match energy. We win the moment and lose the mission. Trained response. The Stoic warrior pauses. 1 breath. We let the spike pass through the body. Then we speak slowly and clearly, without heat. We handle the point, not the ego fight. Drill. The 2-breath rule. When triggered, take 2 full breaths before you speak or type. Inhale and exhale. Do it twice. Then respond. Law 2. Name it, don't become it. Unlabeled emotion controls the whole room. If we do not name the feeling, we fuse with it. Anger becomes identity. Offense becomes personality. Pride becomes a cage. Stoics did something brutally practical. They labeled the internal state. This is irritation. This is jealousy. This is shame. This is the craving to dominate. The label creates distance. Distance creates choice. Picture this. A friend hits you with a joke in front of people. It is small, but it stings. You feel the urge to fire back harder. Default response. We become the emotion. We try to regain power with sarcasm. Then the night turns into a subtle war. Trained response. We name it. This is embarrassment. This is the urge to prove myself. Then we decide what fits our principles, not what feeds the moment. Drill. The 1-word label. When you feel the surge, silently say 1 word. Anger. Insecurity. Pride. Then breathe once and continue. 90% of our conflict is unmanaged emotion. 10% is the actual issue. Law 3. Control the meaning you attach. People push buttons by pushing meaning. A comment is not just a comment. We interpret it as, they do not respect me. They are testing me. I look weak. And then we react to the meaning, not the reality. Stoicism teaches, events are neutral. Our judgments create the storm. We do not deny disrespect. We do not pretend everything is fine. We just refuse to let automatic meaning decide our identity. Let us say, your partner says, "You never listen," or a coworker says, "Of course you missed that." Default response. We treat it like a character verdict. We defend. We counterattack. We bring up old history. Now, it is not about today. It is about pride. Trained response. We separate facts from interpretation. Fact. Someone spoke sharply. Interpretation. I am being disrespected, therefore I must fight. We drop the second part. We address the situation without surrendering our peace. Drill. Rewrite the meaning. Ask. What happened? Objectively. What meaning am I adding? What is a calmer, truer meaning? Then respond from that. Is this moment truly threatening, or just uncomfortable to the ego? Law 4. Detach from winning. A lot of us do not want resolution. We want victory. We want the last word. We want them to admit it. We want to feel strong for 10 seconds. But the cost is high. We trade peace for pride. We hand our nervous system to someone else's mouth. Stoicism teaches, choose character over conquest. For example, a relative makes a passive-aggressive comment at dinner. Everyone hears it. You feel the pressure to handle it. Default response. We go sharp. We punish them with words. We turn a meal into a battlefield. Trained response. We detach from the need to win publicly. We stay calm. We decide the right arena. Maybe we address it privately later. Maybe we let it slide because it is not worth our peace. Either way, we choose, not the trigger. Drill, peace or win. Before you respond, ask, do I want peace or do I want to win? Then choose like a man with a mission. Law 5. Respond from principles, not mood. Mood is weather. Principles are steel. If we respond from mood, we are predictable. Easy to bait. Easy to manipulate. Easy to steer. If we respond from principles, we become steady. That is what unshakable means. The Stoic question in the heat is not, how do I feel? It is, what does the right thing look like right now? Picture this. Someone disrespects you in a group chat. They twist your words. People pile on. It is a social test. Default response. We defend our image. We type paragraphs. We leak emotion. We make it worse. Trained response. We choose principle, clarity, restraint, truth. We respond short, clean, and controlled. Or we do not respond at all. We protect our reputation by protecting our discipline. Drill. Carry one principle. Pick one principle for the next day. I will not escalate. I will speak with respect. I will respond slowly. Write it down. Live by it like a vow. Are we protecting our principles? Or just protecting our pride? Law 6. The view from above. Stoics had a tool for shrinking drama. It is not spiritual. It is strategic. Zoom out. From above, most triggers look small. A sharp comment, a rude tone, a text thread, a meeting moment. None of it is your entire life. None of it deserves your whole nervous system. Let us say, you are on your way to do something important, and someone throws disrespect at you. Quick, careless, pointless. And you feel the old urge to carry it for hours. Default response. We replay it. We fantasize responses. We arrive tense. We ruin the day with someone else's mood. Trained response. We zoom out. We see two humans in a noisy world. We protect the mission. We refuse the mental rent. Drill. Zoom out breath. Look at something far away. A tree, a building, the horizon. Take 3 slow breaths. Say internally, zoom out. Keep the mission. One disrespect can rent space in your head all day. Stop paying. Law 7. Train non-reactivity like a skill. Non-reactivity is not a personality trait. It is training. We do not rise to the level of motivation. We fall to the level of practice. So we train it in small reps. Because the big moments are just louder versions of the small ones. And here is the truth without cruelty. Most of us have been practicing reactivity for years. No wonder it feels automatic. Now we practice the opposite. Here is an example. A friend keeps joking at your expense. Not once. Repeatedly. It is disrespect disguised as humor. Default response. We laugh while it poisons us. Then we explode later. Or we ghost. Or we hold resentment. Trained response. We stay calm and set a boundary cleanly. No rage. No speech. No performance. Just clarity. Something like, do not speak to me like that. Keep it respectful. Then we move forward. That is power. That is emotional control. Drill. Build your protocol. Write this. When this happens, I will pause, label, detach, and respond from this principle. Choose one trigger you face weekly. Make the protocol specific. Then run it next time like it is training. If we cannot control our reactions, other people control our life. That is the deal. Break it. Now we review the protocol. So the next trigger does not catch us untrained. Law 1. The sacred pause. We create space before we speak so impulse does not drive. Law 2. Name it, do not become it. We label the emotion to gain distance and choice. Law 3. Control the meaning you attach. We separate facts from interpretation so ego does not write the story. Law 4. Detach from winning. We stop trading peace for the last word. Law 5. Respond from principles, not mood. We act from steel, not weather. Law 6. The view from above. We zoom out to shrink drama and protect the mission. Law 7. Train non-reactivity like a skill. We build a repeatable protocol. Pause. Label. Detach. Principles. At the start, most of us were living reactive. Fast-triggered. Comfort-led. Easy to bait. But we are building a different identity now. Calm in the pressure. Disciplined in the moment. Forged, not fragile. The world will still try to push buttons. People will still test. Disrespect will still show up. But steel does not panic in the fire. It gets shaped. We do not run from the storm. We become the man who can stand inside it. I am becoming unshakable day by day. If this is the kind of training you want in your life, subscribe. Not for content, for standards. So every week, you keep building the calm, disciplined version of yourself. The one that does not get pulled into noise. The one that stays in control.